You have once again entered the world of survival horror. Good luck. Hello and welcome back to another game Let's Play of Resident Evil Director's Cut DualShock version. So where we left off, we defeated Plant 42 and made it back to the mansion to explore around and find a new key to open new places and all that. So let's just continue on to investigate. First, let me just get rid of some of these stuff and all that. Let me get rid of the ink ribbon here, and let's see. This clip is gone, so right now I have some shotgun shells. Also, the new game, the new RE2 remake is just released, so I just wanted to give you an update for the game that just released, the RE2 remake, Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah. Now, when we're going upstairs, we are gonna go in where we get the map. But first, let's take care of this guy over here. Damn. Usually, it just takes 3 shots to kill these guys. Maybe I'm in the faraway distant. Let's just open this door here. And we've made it to the area where we will face our third boss in the game, in this music room. So there's nothing here but this fireplace, the 2 chairs with the small table, and this blue piano. Now go over here, just look at the piano for a moment, and nothing useful, right? And look at you slithered around here. The snaky friend again, Jan. So this is the third boss, the rematch against Jan. Now in this rematch, there's he's not gonna poison you anymore because we already done that, and we're not gonna go through that again. So I wouldn't worry about that. Of course I am tangled up by him, but it's pretty difficult to find him because there's nothing to block him on. So, but we've already took care of him because because it's pretty easy to kill him now. I kind of have a theory about this though. When that snake came out of that fireplace, the texture from the fireplace does seem similar to the one in the attic where we met him. So my guess is that he came out of the attic from where we just met, and and left the attic from entering the room in here, hole open in the fireplace. So yeah, that's kind of my guess. But we're not gonna theory about this because we've already found this hole, so let's just go down there to see what's in it. We've already made it in this hole. There's nothing special but this tombstone. There's a button in there, just press it and it'll lead you to the basement. And this is the section of the game which features one of my favorites music track in this whole game. And when I mean that, I meant the opposite of what I said. Keep in mind, this is the DualShock version, so yeah, some of the songs from the original is completely different. And my guess is that they said that the person who composed this version was kind of deaf in some certain stance. So, but not likely, no, because he somehow faked this deafness because he's yeah he faked being deaf so he could just take some of the credit and all that and somewhat. So I just don't understand why they could have just put the original song instead of this rebound of this piece of shit song. Just head all the way, just go through this area here until you find the end of the door. What's that? I don't want to bother them, man. Jesus, every time I listen to this track, it reminds me of one of those rejected Rugrats song from... That's the end of the trail. So yeah, it does remind me of those rejected track from the early Rugrat shows. Excuse me. Yeah, nice try. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, yeah. Or was it fool me once, something, fool me twice, shame on you? I don't know. So we go to this elevator and we just enter the one of the environments that we haven't checked in because some of the doors are locked. Shoot you. Yeah, I figured. I almost... Well, it's a good thing I just didn't get too beaten up because, yeah, that would be pretty embarrassing to end the video dying like that. Nope. And this is the door where the door panel is on the other side. So like I said, there's nothing there. And I don't think there's nothing here either or whatever. Yeah, there's nothing. Chow down. Actually, I'm kind of fine for now, so... Where am I? No, I'm good. Alright, so in this closet we finally found the battery for the elevator in the courtyard. A battery. Now I can move the elevator in the courtyard, like I said before. Exivir, I can't see what it says, but whatever. And there's also some extra shells. Nice. Take those two. I'm not going to waste my time with you. Alright, for just 1 moment. I'll be back for you later. I just need to check something. Nope. Scoplushi. And we found ourselves another scrapbook. So technically they're explaining that there's an animal attack in the mountains and they found the remaining body of a female hiker, so they're closing off all the highways for the city to the mountains and all that until investigation of the police investigation somewhat. So yeah, that's what it says here. Alright, if you go into this direction, there's another room. Push this down. There's a light and something has been placed there. Obviously this boulder, this statue thing. Just go behind it and push it. So, if you push that mount thing, you will open a hidden room something, and you will receive this Mo disc. Now there are 3 of them in one, so it's important for you to collect all 3. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it does affect the game's ending. So we've gotten this one, and there are 2 more out there somewhere. And I haven't been to this area yet. Which is somehow useless to go. But if you go look over here, it said something. I can look over the courtyard from here. It's a helicopter port. Or heliport, for short. If I could contact the other members from there, excuse me. Seriously, I don't know why there's a heliport in the middle of the old, somewhere around 18th century mansion. Whatever. So there's nothing here for you, so head back over to where you came from the elevator, pick up that that magnum round and somewhat, and head back upstairs. I feel more adept with Chris Redfield than Jill, because throughout the entire game series and all that, Chris is more focused than Jill. I mean, we have Claire Redfield in some ways. What am I saying? Did I say Jill twice? Jill, then Jill. I'm sorry. I'm kind of lost. So, yeah, sorry about that if I'm confusing some of you. Alright, so just go through here and you head back upstairs. We're about to be attacked by some sort of muddy man monster, some sort. Some guy with muddy hands, arms. Nope, it's just him. Sklabruski. Of course, there's another elevator, but this elevator doesn't seem to work or stop in this floor, so yeah, that one's broken. We've already unlocked this door from where we met Kenneth, but we also have to deal with these guys. No, we don't. So let's just skip these guys because, like I said, they're difficult to kill because they're replaced by the zombies and etc. But there is a trick you can make it easier to kill. Like, they just jump like that, so when they're jumping like that, make sure you shoot them up in the air. What I meant. Of course, it has to be precise, and from the looks of it, I'm almost gonna die. Damn it. Okay, I'm good for now. I'm just gonna have this feeling that I'm gonna start over from the beginning. And yeah, I'm just gonna... Jeez Louise. Yes. I'm not gonna deal with this guy, so I'm just gonna... Made it. Let me put this bad boy, this one of the mold disc away, or exchange it with this. So stressed out over this. I really don't want to start over, and yeah, that would be a little... Nope, I'm not gonna waste my time. Nope, don't even bother. Thank goodness. Now we're gonna have to mix our herbs with red ones so we can be more stronger. And won't have our head decapitated by easily, because that literally won't be a good thing for me, but I'm sure that'll be more a good thing for the internet and the viewers, because that'll be completely humorous, seeing me getting upset and pout and went through all that trouble for nothing. Yeah. Alright, just take this and looks like I'm good to go. But just to be in the safe spot, I'm just going to make another one. What's that? Damn it. This is not mine. Not this time, bitch. So we got ridden. That's all the keys that we have to discard. And let's check what we have over here. Orders. White umbrella, huh? So somebody's trying to lure us in this mansion this whole time and make us fight against those monsters to test our skills and get all the informations about something. Luckily, we found some ammunition, shells, and another magnum round. Now, if you turn around, you'll notice that there's a deer head on that. So, just push this ladder, the stair thing, here and get it. What's there? You can't get it because there's nothing special. So, head back to the door and turn off the lights here. Right here. And you see this glowing red thing. Go back upstairs and pick up that glowy thing. Just give me a second. Let me just push this a little further. There we go. Pick up this glowy thing, which is actually an eyeball of the remaining of the deer's eye. But it's actually a red jewel, so pick that up. Now you can head back to the statue of the tiger. And place that red jewel on its other side of the eye to receive something. Just like the blue diamond, it's also beautifully shiny and whatever it says. Place that there and you receive the Colt Python, Barry Burton's weapon of choice. See this bad boy. Magnum round loaded and ready for action. But first, let me just So now that's out of the way. Let's head back to the courtyard. Put the battery in the elevator so we can go check something over there in the waterfall and something else. Yeah, we're not gonna waste our time with these spiders, so let's keep going. Just pop my neck. Nope. But first, let's just go get rid of some of this shotgun to make more room. This and this. Boom. Okay, so now that we're back here, make sure you place the battery in the slot, like that. But also head back to the where the water thing is and turn off the crank to close the water so it can fill up the water valve again. Something. Because you have to use. Make sure you pick up the crank for this whenever you're doing, because otherwise you're just gonna forget something, like go back and forth. Because of this, that the water running from the other side that was mentioned will close down. So close this thing. Like that. The entire water is all filled up. So head back to the elevator and to the location that you saw the that passage from the other side. Man, I am not feeling like scatterbrained lately. Thinking clearly. Here, that's what I'm trying to say. All the water from this valve is gone because it's all clogged up, so head to this. It's what's over there. So we're in the underground, the courtyard basement. We don't even have the map here for that just yet. Let's check. Now you can't go through here because there's a big hole. Yeah, trying to jump it is no, that obviously can't do anything there. Now you can over here you cannot use that crank because it's a different shape, hexagon shaped hole in it. So there's another different crank somewhere around here. So we're just gonna leave here for now and head to the different location, opposite side. And look, we just found ourselves a flamethrower, a new weapon. It can throw flames for 9 seconds with maximum fuel. Also, when you pick up the flamethrower, that door will be locked, so it won't open unless you place the flamethrower back where it was. Ugh. Tongue twister. I would go for the shotgun shells, but my whole inventory is full. The generator does seem... I wonder that it's dark. I can't even tell if I read that already before. I don't know. I can't tell if those hunters are coming from this hole over here. But we're not going to waste our time because staying here would just give us and feel danger. But in this room, we also found another member of Bravo team. So let's just see if we can see him.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Who is it? Is someone there? Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
So, Enrico, one of the members, has been shot by somebody who was a traitor to the stars. He couldn't have moved because of his injury, but he is holding something. Excuse me. I keep having these stupid tongue twisters. No, I wouldn't recommend for you to pick up the clips because it's worthless. But if he had something else, then it would have been something valuable. Rest in peace, Enrico. So let's continue on. There is something here, though, and it's another crank. Let's see what kind of... a hexagon-shaped crank. So, yeah. You're going to be using this more often. Not the original, not the other crank that we found earlier. And my guess is right. Those hunters are coming from that hole. So, like I said, this door is locked and it won't let you let you through unless if you put the flamethrower in position, like so. So that we finally gotten our hexagon-shaped crank, head back to the location from that giant hole and crank it up. Okay, that was kind of longer than I thought. Not likely, depending on... Yeah, whatever. So, now that you got through here, keep on going to this direction. Another flamethrower. Nothing here. But, it seems there's a boulder over here. I don't know what's this for. Well, we're not going to be wasting our time in this because it looks like a dead end, so let's head back. Or it's another trap. Just keep running. It's a good thing that we didn't get crushed. So what's over here? Okay, so that flamethrower over there, make sure you pick that up because you might need it. Also, this will obviously lock the door, and good thing though those hunters won't go through because the door's locked. But we also are encountering our fourth boss in this series. Not likely the fourth boss, but it's tough. The Black Tiger. Now don't fight him just yet. Go here and you may notice that this door is full of webs. So make sure that you let that spider shoot poison on the door so it can so as soon as all the webs is spread out, make sure you finish them off if you want to. Another way you can do it is there's a knife over there in the barrel shining over there, you notice. You can use that to cut your way, but we're not going to waste our time doing that. Come to think of it, since I have the flamethrower, I want to try something out. I'm going to see if I can... I'm going to fry his ass. That was easy. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's our cue. Bye. Now that's what I call a fried tarantula something. And I didn't notice that that tarantula would pop like that in some form. So let's just put our all the stuff away. Let's put away the square crank and replace it with Ego Metal, along with Gold Python and ammo and others. I'm gonna take this, the blue herb. That shiny thing, don't even bother. It's just an ink ribbon. Now that you have your flamethrower with you, make sure you place that flamethrower because that door is locked. But there are some of those snakes that's popping off, so I'm gonna fry every last one of them the best I can. That's the last of them. Alright, so the door's locked, so just like before, place the flamethrower in the thing so it can unlock it. Like that. Also, there's another boulder and this thing again with the hexagon hole. So take out your hex crank and crank it up. Damn it. There we go. Again, this takes longer than it seems, depending on which character you play. I wonder what's gonna happen. If it's as if I already know. There's a map over here. Make sure you pick that up. Underground. And we got ourselves the view of the basement map for the courtyard. Now if you go over here, you found another Mo disc. Pick it up and head to the area that's there. That you just opened, what I meant. What's that? Okay, so you notice that you can't get through it because you have to stand on that thing in order to open it. So, look behind you and you'll notice that there's a gargoyle statue. Push it over here. And another crank thing. So use the crank. Use it again so you can get more room. Push it on top of this and get whatever is there. Another Doom book. Man, what is up with the developers in the game Doom? I could understand there in the early times it was going to be a first-person perspective of the game in some way, which I mentioned before. Open it up just like the other one and you receive another medal. Now that you got everything here, There's an elevator in the back place where we came from. So make sure right here. And let's see if we can find this double crosser that Enrico was talking about. Or find Rebecca. Or Jill. Or anyone that's still out there. Because we couldn't find Barry. We can't go here because it's welded and doesn't open. Which takes you to the heliport. No good. Now in this area, you find that this is a water fountain thing. But on each side, there's a picture of the wolf and eagle. Let me just do this for a moment first. And place one of those medals on each side. Mixture of green and blue. What the hell? Which is it? Place this one here. And place the other one. Is it here? And it leads you to an passage for an underground passage thing. Let's just go over here and see what's down there. And we've got a view of the laboratory, which is the water fountain. Oh, we don't have the map for it just yet, the whole map. There's a door here, but you can't open because it's tightly locked. But there is a plate on the right that says something. Emergency exit, and it will not open unless first class emergency. Now we can finally get our stuff back. Get our shotgun. Our clips, actually, not clips. I'm gonna place this in a special spot so we can, somebody can use this later on, what I'm trying to say. It's kind of pointless for some reason, but for me, I usually do that. I didn't even have to point up. I did have to point up there, though. Okay, so basically you can't open one of these doors because each of these doors are electrically locked. So we're gonna have to find a way to unlock it. And we also found our last Mo disc. Let's go head downstairs. Naked zombies. Nudity, as Hank Hill likes to say in one episode of King of the Hill. It's too dark to see anything, so we have to find power. Lock from the inside. Power room requires some sort of key, tightly locked because of that. We're not going to go inside here just yet, so if you now in this door, right, it will be locked because unless you unlock some of the passage code from the panel on the side, which you don't have, because that's where the moldeds come in. They're very special in some ways, so I'll show you. Now there's a letter right here. Make sure you pick this up. Researcher's letter, excuse me. Ada. Password is MOLM. I can't read what it is because it's in runes. John? Ada? So technically this is a final goodbye and a will to a person named John, because he's writing this to Ada, one of the characters, one of his girlfriend, because he's trying to give us the information and explain how to detonate the entire laboratory here, and giving the password for her name in order to grant him access. Also, it's a reference to the second game, the sequel, and that's, yeah, it's a reference to something. Now in here, there's the runes that is mentioned. Max, Polmax, Alex, and Time. It doesn't actually say that though, but the runes seems like it says it, because it says Max on one of them. So if you looked at one of these carefully, make sure you pay attention to one of the runes. But if you go over here, there's a little shelf that you can just push this here, and you'll find a switch that can turn everything blue, excuse me, like that. So now that's already turned on, everything says something differently. Man, woman, apple, and tree. So just like in the rune, it's some sort of, those runes turn into the alphabet. So the letter that we read is something that represents the code, the password. So that room that we just passed, make sure you go inside, because you'll find a computer and activate it and all that using the password from one of the doors that is unlocked. Let me put it in terms. That password that represents the runes can grant access to all the doors that is locked. In other words, it can unlock the doors in here. What's this thing? Yeah, of course I don't have any. And I also don't have anything to so what to do? There we go. Even though it was pointless and shit like that. I'm not even allowed to say that word in public because, yeah, that's kind of a red flag. And I'm trying to make this clean, this video clean as possible without any profanity. Let's go check over here. Various devices and chemicals, nothing useful. Nothing special either. And alright, but there is a computer over here, so make sure you check in here, log in, which is used to unlock all the doors. Let's just go inside. Umbrella, which sponsored by Ropels. Ropels, is that how you pronounce it? Alright, so like I said before, the letter, it states that you have to log in with one of the boyfriend's name, John, which is mentioned, and the password is the girlfriend's name, Ada, which is mentioned in the sequel. So press B3 to unlock one of the doors. Simple as that. Now in here, B2, excuse me, make sure you unlock this, but you have to put in the password that I mentioned for the rooms and some that I just referred to. So, is it?
Damn!
No, it's not. It's actually mole. I just did that on purpose. Which actually I'm hinting for the reference to the remake. No, it's mole with an O, not you. Mole, mule, what I meant. And that's how you do it. Now you got all doors unlocked, so get out of here and check it out. Also, I kind of forgot that these naked zombies will appear 3 times, even if you kill them. So yeah, make sure you blast them away. Or avoid them, because for me, I'm already out of ammo. Ammo, excuse me. Come on. Facts. Alright, that's out of the way. Now if you look in around here, no, just the not that poster. Over here, you'll find a device for the MODISC. It's a passage code output machine. If I had a MODISC, I could get the code. Luckily, we already have 3, so that I mentioned before, when you have one of these MODISC, use that to get the codes. Observe it. Genesis. Some sort of reference from the Bible that it's just referring. Genesis, something. When you get the codes, make sure you go back to the panel here and put one of the codes in like that. So we have 2 more to go, so we'll just leave that for later until we get all the codes. So let's head upstairs to see what we can find in the 2nd floor. Now go over here. Some people may miss this as well, that I said mention them, and you'll find a memo of the security system. So basically in this, it just referred to some of the areas and position and somewhat that some people are responsible for, or what their priorities are in this position. Wall, excuse me, not wall. Door, what I was saying. Symbol of writings. You'll find a projector right here. Now make sure you make sure you find those slide that you found and place it there. But I don't think they do anything or say anything. It's just nothing. But I'm just gonna do it anyway. Umbrella Inc. Bioweapon material. Official report. MA-39 Cerberus. Zombie dog. FI-3 Neptune. Giant shark that we saw in the basement. MA-121 Hunter. That's already infested with the mansion and underground basement. And the T2 Tyrant, excuse me. Terminator reference or something. So technically, if you look at the green line, it's not fully developed, in my guess. Nothing here. And the Bioweapon Research Institute, R&D staff. And look who's there. Wesker, the guy with the sunglasses. Seriously, who wears the sunglasses in the middle of the night? Especially all day and someone. So, yeah, that's the traitor, alright? Who shot Enrico. Now if you go over here, you will find a panel. Press the panel and press this button here. That explains that weird looking wall. And you received one of the lab keys. Let's go check it out, see what it is. In a strange mark in the carving here is carved here. So this is for the power room, my guess is. Get rid of this and get through here. Okay, now in this room, just like the mansion place, you'll find these strange holes with the poison gas and all that. But the thing is, in this one, you should be careful not to press or even step on the button, because if you do, then poison gas will release and you have to go back and start over again. So this may take a while, so just be careful not to press the button. Almost there. There we go. Just like that. So head over here in the staff air shaft and you made it to the morgue. Yep, this place seems to be a morgue, like I said before. You also find another Modis machine. So place your Modis here and get another code for it. Passcode. And another reference for the Bible, Genesis 22:17. Ah! Okay, that guy seems to have some better days and all that. Now there's an elevator here, right? but you can't use it because there's no power. And also there's a switch right there, and even if you turn it on, still no power. So you have to find a way to turn it back on. Blue herbs and green herbs. You know what? I wonder what happened if we mix all of them together. Mix this with this. And this with this. And we got ourselves the mixed herb that a mixture of green, blue, and red herb. The golden herb, or diarrhea color herb, whatever. I'm just gonna save that for later. I'm just gonna I almost forgot there's magnum rounds here. Now we're ready. So, in order to activate the elevator, we have to head to this area down here to the power room. But we're going to be meeting up with a new enemy, the Chimeras. They're sort of like these mutant fly skeleton things. They're pretty easy to kill. If you go over here, there's a panel here that can activate the power from each area. Make sure you turn it on, and it shows power supply stated. But that's not the source. The source for the elevator is somewhere around here. And I almost didn't make it shooting that guy. That bugger. Bugger. That little bugger. I'm trying to say it like those New Zealand accent. Aussie or Kiwi accent. I can't tell them between those accents. But we also found our third mode disk machine. Placed the mode disk to get the third passcode. And another reference from the Bible. 22:18. Genesis. Look at this thing. Now the button is around here somewhere. Not this thing. This is the triggering system activator. It's quite big, but we're not gonna press it because we're gonna leave that alone. Because this will activate the triggering to set a bomb in the entire laboratory. So we're not going to bother that for now. But we found the computer to activate the elevator. Right here. Power that connects the switch, the elevator powers off. So turn it on and you already got it on. Power is activated now. Head over there and take care of what you have to do. So let's head back to put the remaining passcode on the panel to see what we can find over there. God damn it, I forgot you were there. Bitch. Alright, place all those 2 remaining passcodes and you finally activated the door to unlock it. There we go. Let's see what we can find.
Chris!
Jill!
Chris, Wesker, he is...
I know. Shoot, it doesn't open. Look, Jill, wait here. I'll save you.
Okay, I'll wait.
Well, turns out we found Jill. She's alright, but she's somehow in prison, so we can't do nothing to open this door, so let's just go to the elevator that we found. Time to turn on the elevator.
Chris!
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. But now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the tyrant virus. I lost some of my stars' team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yeah, like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move. If you do, I'll kill you. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
Wait, Mick Foley's the boss? The tyrant? Or is it mankind?
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant! Chris? Stop it.
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You could make sure yourself. whether Tyrant is a failure or not. Go to hell. Jill will join you too. What? Don't come this way! No!
You can't kill me!
Okay, so basically he did. This is our fifth boss, the Tyrant. So he's pretty simple. All you have to do is try to avoid getting cut. And I can't get out because it's already locked. So what you have to do is shoot him with the Magnum 3 times, what I'm trying to say. And when he said about me being pitiful, when I tried to tell him that he's pitiful, yeah, that's not really a smart move because he's pointing a gun in my face. So what you have to do here is pretty simple. When you have the Magnum, just shoot him 3 times, like 1, 2, 3. And he's already down. For now. So you're stuck here, right? You can't get out. You can. From the looks of Wesker, I don't think he's having a pretty hard time. What a miserable death it is. So, turn around here next to the computer. Make sure you turn it on to unlock the door, and you're free to go. Just like that. So yeah, that Tyrant thing is not fully developed.
Wow!
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about Captain Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
Excuse me, Chris.
What, Rebecca?
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the Tyrant virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
We are already into it over our heads. Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes, sir. I'll set off a triggering system for a bomb.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
Okay, so now that we've taken care of the Tyrant, we're planning to blow up the house and escape. So let's just get ready and see what we can get. I need this. Actually, let me check how Rebecca prepares the explosion in some way. So let's see what Rebecca's up to, what she's up to. Said it twice. There she is. So, what you doing, Rebecca? I already said that. I'm trying to say it from Rebecca's point of view. She is activating the triggering system. Well, I don't know what to say about that, but I'm sure that you can figure it out on your own. And yeah, I got nothing to say, so take your time and be careful, stay safe. Well, it is pretty big, so it's going to be a while until she can figure it out how to activate it in some way. Wow, that was quick. Also, there's more chimeras around here, so make sure you shoot these. So let's go over here and see Joe again so we can escape together and get the good ending as well.
Jill! Sorry for making you wait.
Chris! I knew I could trust you.
Let's go. There's no need to stay.
Alright, so we finally rescued the damsel in distress. Not really, only for Chris's version. So let's get out of here.
Let's get going.
I don't know why I did that.
Let's get going.
Alright, so Jill got her gun back. Let's get out of here. And we cannot go over there in elevator because yeah, it's just we don't have time for that. We can't go back. So let's just get out of here.
This is Brad. I have a fuel shortage. Okay, this is the last try. If somebody's alive, please send a sign.
Brad Colas. And there's another battery, so somehow it's already unplugged.
There is 3 minutes until explosion. I made it! I set off the triggering system to the bomb!
Great! Rebecca, Brad's up in the helicopter.
Look at those monsters!
Let me take care of them.
But,
Chris, get in contact with Brad right away.
okay.
Looks like there's something over there that hasn't been killed yet. I wonder what it could be. Even though we already know what it is. So that now that we let Joe and Rebecca take care of business, we already made it to the heliport. Turn in here on your right, my right, and you will find a flare. So make sure you pick that up. All right, place the flare in this area. It doesn't matter where. Just make sure you. Let me do this first. The signal flare. Okay. I can signal Brad from. So place it here to activate it. Shoot it up, actually. And just wait until Brad gets here, which he's already here. But we're not out of the woods yet because we have made the 6th and final boss. You know who. So shoot him as much as you can until Brad drops a rocket launcher. Just like that, simple.
Chris, use it! Destroy the monsters with it!
Now this is a one-shot kill, so I'm just gonna take my time shooting him. Alright, that's enough of that. Time to TCB his ass. Game over. Just like that, he's already dead. And you finally beat the game. Even though there's a few chunks of Tyrant here and there. Arms and legs and a head. So yeah, you've already taken care of him, and let's watch the entire ending of the climax. And there was supposed to be that door that's been welded shut there, but it's not. Well, there you have it. The game, the Let's Play of Resident Evil Director's Cut DualShock version. I hope you enjoy it and all that. Chris Redfield as Charlie, Joe Valentine and Nils. Barry is... I think they got the casting all wrong, backwards. It's supposed to be the character's name, not the actors. So yeah, I kind of like this game a lot and all that because of all the all the games that in the trilogy, the original, I say that the first one stood up for me in my opinion. Yeah, because despite some of the corny acting and stuff, it kind of feels like a B movie. A low budget B movie horror film like Evil Dead and something like that, and all I can think of. But yeah, despite the corny acting and horrible bad voice acting, in other words, in some ways, I kind of enjoy it because it has more environment and variety. In other words, what I'm trying to say is like it has more like it's hard to explain. Like it kind of has more ending and choices, like depending, because it has two scenarios for each characters, multiple endings and different choices you can make. Because while some of the other games, like the first one, the second one and the third one, it kind of has different scenarios you can choose. And like, for instance, the second game has different scenarios you can choose, either A or B, like this guy A, this girl B, or this girl A, or depending on which you choose. That's how it is. Well, the third one doesn't have any scenarios of any kind because it only has choices you can make, different endings as well. But the first one, however, it has all of it the most. So when I'm playing this, I usually play as Chris more often. Like the game Umbrella's Chronicle and Darkside Chronicles. If you play the game and watch the the cutscene, I'm trying to say, excuse me, it features, like, for instance, when you open the game, opens up with Chris, Joe, and Wesker. Barry's never around, and you meet up with Rebecca with Richard. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't exactly shows the canon. Well, technically, it's not likely a canon which scenario the character is, like, official. But it does give an idea of how you play the game. That's what I'm pointing out. So, yeah. I'm very happy and thankful that I've played something like this, and I can assure you that for some of you who wants me to play as Jill, I can assure you I'll keep that promise to continue with that. In the meantime, I want to thank you for watching this and enjoying my Let's Play. And make sure you put a like and add a like and comment on which I should do next, even though I'm going to do Jill later on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Well, that's a bummer. I didn't make it good timing. I was supposed to do 3 hours less. But I did close the case completely, so I'm a tough guy. But we did get a special key for that room that we never opened, so yeah.